Physical buttons in cars are back, baby. The Ferrari Amalfi was just announced, which is basically kind of a facelift and the new rendition of the Ferrari Roma. So before we dive into it, let's have a quick look. The Roma, which only came out about 5 years ago, basically 4 years since 2025 is only just about here. And yeah, we can see the cars are extremely similar. Quick few things to basically check. We'll take a better look at the front end in a second, and you can see kind of these lines have been toned down a tiny little bit, but especially this line is pretty new. Let me zoom in a bit into that. This line, which seemingly comes kind of out of nowhere and goes straight across to the end fucking hip here, that is completely not here. So that is definitely interesting. The door handle seems to be a bit lower as well. I don't know. In general, seems pretty similar. The biggest change is obviously the lights and the grille. I definitely like kind of the splitter that comes out here a bit more, and this little aggressive little underlip or whatever right there. So yeah, let's have a closer look to the Roma. This grille with the Roma is very, very controversial. A lot of people love it. I'm not the biggest fan, I'm gonna be honest. I especially didn't like how it connected like here, and it kind of is a bit in a weird angle. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. Whereas we can see right now, the Amalfi, the lights have changed a little bit, and it has this black bar here, which obviously comes straight from the Puro Sangue. So let's take a look better at these side profiles. Extremely similar. I didn't dive into the stats. I would not be surprised if nothing really changed. This might be, 1.5 centimeters longer or whatever it may be, but I think the wheelbase and whatever is going to be pretty much the same. I mean, the roof is going to be the same. It all is pretty similar. Final look at the back. Here we can see probably the biggest differences, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not sure which one I like more. They're both so cool. Like the Roma backend, I was kind of always a fan of, just not this little area right here. Like I'm not quite sure if that works, but the lights, I mean, they look straight out of Star Wars, man. And this kind of dip in here, I think this looks so sick. But then you see this, and this also kind of looks like a Stormtrooper helmet, you know what I mean? And I kind of think they fixed it a little bit by making it straight. And I mean, the diffuser definitely is way more aggressive, and I kind of dig it way more here. But yeah, I don't know, different vibes, but to me, kind of equal vibes. Let me know what you think. But let's come to the star of the show, and that is the interior. Because, ladies and gentlemen, what everybody has wanted for over 5 years is finally here again, physical buttons. So, the Ferrari Roma, same as with the 296 and all the other Ferraris, they are all tactile buttons. Basically, this is kind of, well, not buttons, like tactile little screen thingies, right? Plastic, and then when you touch them, they kind of give a little bit of feedback in most cases, but it's kind of a bit of a faff, to be fair. And everything was a nightmare with this, and it doesn't work, and you can't really feel what you're doing, and they even had them over here, and it's a nightmare. So they finally fixed it, and this is the new steering wheel right now. And let's take a closer look at the wheel in detail. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, Ferrari steering wheels are just unrivaled. Yeah, these rev lights up top are so fucking good. The engine stop button right there. I mean, the Manatino, let's be honest, it is so sick. And now you can finally see that basically the buttons that they had are now physical buttons again. The only thing that didn't really change, of course, is that Manatino and the turn signals, which obviously have always been tactile buttons. But in any case, this is now the new steering wheel. And a couple of really cool things is if you have a Ferrari with the old steering wheel, so the 296, I believe the Puro Sangue as well, and obviously the Roma, you can get the new one retrofitted officially from Ferrari. Here you say you don't have to buy an Amalfi to go back to buttons. Product development boss Gian Maria has told Top Gear, this is an article from Top Gear, that the owners of existing cars can get the same clicky button upgrade. So as you can see, the 296, the Puro Sangue, the SF90 and the 12 Cilindri. And owners who want the upgrade won't have to ship their car back to Italy. Any local Ferrari dealer will be able to carry out the operation. Then we just do a short test drive to confirm all calibration is okay. Easy. So I think this is a massive win for the car industry, a massive win for Ferrari owners, and in general, I mean, yeah, physical buttons, it is just the way to go. It is just the way to go. Should one break maybe a bit sooner than this little screen thing? Where is it? This little screen thing? Yeah, maybe, but just get it replaced. It's not going to be the end of the world. So, massive win for the car industry, massive win for Ferrari, massive win for the enthusiasts.